Good morning, neighborhood. What's good, y'all? It's not looking good, y'all. I know a lot of people shaking in their boots right now. A lot of people shaking in their boots. Shit is looking wicked right now. Your man Diddy. So apparently, there are going to be other names that's going to be exposed in this whole ordeal. There are going to be other names that's going to be exposed in this whole ordeal. It's not looking good, y'all. I know a lot of these right now is shaking in their mother effing boots. It is not a good look right now. If I'm one of y'all at the Diddy parties, I think I'm about, I would probably look to go to another country, man. Just get up out of here. Because all the dirty laundry is about to be exposed. Cat Williams was right. Cat Williams was definitely right. 2024 is like the year of everybody getting exposed. I'm just here for the tea. I'm just here for the tea. I'm just here to see, who's gonna be exposed, why, and all. Oh man, this shit is getting ugly, y'all. It's getting bad. It's getting real bad, man. It's getting real bad, real sad, real quick. This shit is bad, y'all. Damn, y'all. See, it's one thing I always said, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a leader, man. You can't follow behind what everybody in the industry do. You know what I'm saying? You can't follow behind what nobody do nowadays. You gotta really, hold your own. You know what I'm saying? Hold your own. Be your own person. Have your own team, your own circle, own thing. That's how I carry myself to this day. You know what I'm saying? I don't really try to follow behind trends or try to follow behind people. I don't care to be in the in crowd with people. I don't care to be around celebrities. Like, that shit don't make me or break me. I don't care about none of it. People just like to be around what they think is famous. That's what people like to be around. People like to be around things that people who they think is famous. Like, stop kissing, man. Just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? F all of that, man. That crowd ain't for everybody. That crowd is not for everybody. I heard a lot of crazy, twisted stuff that be going on in them celebrity parties, yo. Oh, man. Shit is getting wild out here, y'all. But anyway, today's Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's Friday. It's looking good. The weekend is approaching. You know what I'm saying? That's always a good look. Hope everybody, having a great week. You know what I'm saying? And looking forward to a good weekend, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people's passed away this week. You know what I'm saying? One of them, John Amos. If y'all don't know who John Amos is, John Amos is the father from Good Times, passed away. He was the ultimate. He was my favorite TV dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even seen one episode when he spanked the kid. Like, took me back to the old school when kids used to get spanked with a belt. Nowadays, you spank a kid with a belt, they call that abuse. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? You spank a kid nowadays with a belt, they're gonna call it abuse. You know what I'm saying? It's a different world we live in. But yeah, John Amos, my man from Good Times, he was my favorite TV dad. Some people say Bill Cosby. Some people might like Carl Winslow. Nah, it was nobody better than John Amos as a TV dad. Nobody. Because he was realistic. So he reminded me of the old school, like the old school dads, like my father and my father's father. Somebody who was like a manly man. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that Carl Winslow and them wasn't, but they was like more watered down. Bill Cosby. And plus, people could relate more to Good Times, because especially black people, because not everybody's families was doctors. Think about it like that. Not every black family had a black dad that's a doctor. That was like, I think Good Times is more like the average household, sorry to say, for a lot of black people, sorry to say. But it's true. And don't get it twisted. Today it's a lot of successful black people. You know what I'm saying? A lot. So, you know what I'm saying? Especially today. But back then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was harder. You know what I'm saying? It was harder, And Bill Cosby was the show to show us, like, yo, you could do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could be a black doctor. A lot of black doctors today, you know what I'm saying? So, but who did people relate to more in my culture? They related to Good Times. They relate to Good Times, and being honest. You know what I'm saying? But we love both shows. You know what I'm saying? We love Good Times, and we also love The Cosby Show. We definitely love both shows, but we you know what I'm saying, we definitely related more to Good Times. You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody had a father that was a doctor. That's rare in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's rare, you know? But there are black doctors. So I just think that more people kind of related to Good Times, you know what I'm saying? So that hit home, like when John Amos died from Good Times. Oh man, that shit hit home. Like, you'd be surprised, like, there's a lot of like kids that don't have that father figure, and you'd be surprised that those type of shows like Good Times and Family Matters and shit like that, they basically help raise kids because they had messages in those shows that they probably wasn't getting at home. They had messages in the shows they probably wasn't getting at home. They wasn't getting that message at home, like, yo, like, maybe you shouldn't go out there and sell drugs, or maybe you shouldn't do this. I know you shouldn't rely on TV to raise your kids, but let's be honest, everybody don't come from a solid, home. Everybody don't come from a mom and pop home. Most kids come from a home that's like either just mom or just dad, just to be honest. You know what I'm saying? And some of these shows like kind of like raise kids. And Good Times was a positive show, man. Positive show. Very positive shows, as well as Family Matters, as well as Bill Cosby Show. All of these are positive shows. And we seeing our legends back after back after back. Like, you know, if they're not dying, somebody's trying to, you know, they're either going to jail. You know what I'm saying? So this shit is getting wicked, man. This shit is getting wicked, man. If you're an entertainer and you're black, try to keep your nose clean. Stay out of the industry parties. Stay out of trouble. Don't put your hands on no women. Don't abuse drugs. Don't do none of that. Go in there, you know what I'm saying? Do your, you know, utilize your talent and stay low. If I was an entertainer, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be going there, utilize my talent, and stay low. That's the best thing you could do. Best thing you could do. That's the best thing you could do as an entertainer. Go in there, utilize your talent, and stay low. You know what I'm saying? That's just life. That's how we gotta, you know what I'm saying? That's how we gotta keep pushing it, y'all. You know what I mean? Think about it. All the artists like, you know, Mos Def. Why you think that they're not around like that? Why you think? Because they probably didn't want to participate in that bullshit. Mos Def is a talented artist, but you notice he's not around. Why you think he's not around? He don't want to participate in that industry bullshit. That homosexual, you know, whatever shit they got going on. They don't want to participate in that shit. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Mos Def, Talib Kweli, you know, even Common Sense to a degree. Even though you see Common Sense more than Mos Def in them, but even Common Sense to a degree, like they didn't reach their apex. Like, they were never at the top of the game. I respect them, you know what I'm saying? But industry wise, they wasn't like Jay-Z's and none of them guys. They wasn't up there. Even Jay-Z had a bar, said, I want to rhyme like Common Sense, but I made 100 mil. I haven't been rapping like Common Sense. What does that tell you? This is all an agenda. Why you think most rappers, the most popular rappers, sorry to say, they rap about killing other black people, selling drugs, and the females rap about being extra raunchy, extra promiscuous, and they sell like crazy. You know why? Because the agenda is for my young black kids to listen to those lyrics and say, ooh, daddy, I want to be like Sexy Red. And I say, hell no. You ain't being like no motherfucking, excuse me, I'm cursing my kids like that, but you ain't being like no Sexy Red in my house. My daughter was in the car yesterday. She said put on, she wanted to listen to, what's that girl? Not Sexy Red, it's the other girl, Ice Spice. No disrespect to Ice Spice, you know what I'm saying? But I said, no, baby girl. How about this? Let's listen to some Lauryn Hill. I put on some Lauryn Hill for my daughters. You know what I'm saying? And they liked it. They liked Lauryn Hill. But, you know, you got to be careful what you play for your kids or let them listen to. Because you'd be surprised. Kids, whatever they like, they're going to aspire to be. I don't want my kids to aspire to be Ice Spice. No disrespect to the young lady. I don't want my kids to aspire to be Sexy Red. Would I want my kids to aspire to be Lauryn Hill? I mean, hey, she's a positive singer. I like Lauryn Hill. I mean, she's kind of wacko in real life. I heard her. She don't show up to shows, but her music is positive. Her music is positive. I want yesterday. I also did something too. After playing Lauryn Hill, I played a poetry from Maya Angelou. I let her listen to Maya Angelou. See, these are the type of shit that I try to pass down to my kids. And if you're a father, especially a black father, try to pass those down. Those, show them these positive black figures. These people who speak in some, some consciousness. These black figures who speak in some, some truth. Spreading some light, spreading some love, instead of letting them listen to Sexy Red all day. I don't need my daughter talking about drop hands to your knees, drop down hands to your knees, hands to your knees. Oh, hell no. Hell no. I don't want my daughters going around just putting their hands on their knees. I put a belt around them knees. Talk about hands on your knees. Hell no. I don't want my daughters, thinking that's the wave. That's not the wave. And no disrespect. That's really not the wave. You know what I'm saying? That's really not. But salute to the chat, man. Make sure if you're in the chat right now, like the chat. You know what I'm saying? It costs nothing to press the like button. If you're in the chat right now, just do a brother a huge favor. Like the chat. You know what I mean? Spread that love, man. You know what I'm saying? It costs nothing to press like. I appreciate y'all. Much love, man. If you could like the chat, I would appreciate that. But yeah, like I was saying, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be very careful who, what you let your kids listen to. Now, let's on another note, when I was coming up, the rappers was lying about killing people and selling drugs and all of this type of stuff. The kids today are really killing people and rapping about it. And then they bragging about killing the ops. This is a different time that we living in, ladies and gentlemen. We living in a different time zone. Different times. We living in a scary time zone right now. Very scary. You know what I'm saying? So we got to protect our youth. You got to give our youth, something, something to look forward to. Keep our youth in something positive. You know what I'm saying? Because if we don't take control as parents, we're going to let them get lost in the sauce. And I'm telling you, this is all an agenda. All of this shit is already mapped out. It's already mapped out. They want all the biggest artists to talk about killing each other, selling drugs, popping pills, popping mollies. Look. Let's talk about popping mollies. Let's talk about popping drugs and all that, popping pills, doing perks and all of that. Rich homie Quan, rest in peace to Rich homie Quan. He died from an overdose. You know why? Because it's a thing in this young guy's culture to pop drugs, to pop Xannies, to pop whatever. It's a thing. It's like, they made it kind of, I hate to say it, cool to do drugs. It's not cool. It's not cool. I remember in the 80s when crack came out, and I was born in the 80s, but, doing my research. In the 80s when crack came out and a lot of people was dying from it, it was like a whole bunch of artists that was doing songs against doing crack. And it was like a phrase, crack is whack. Now, you got people bragging about popping Molly and popping all types of pills. And now you're seeing these young people overdose. Because guess what? They're cutting those drugs with fucking fentanyl. Fentanyl is the biggest killer right now. And you only need a little bit of fentanyl to kill you. Only a little bit of fentanyl to take you out of here. But they're not telling these kids that. They're telling these kids, yeah, get on lean. Yeah, just drink that lean. Pop that pill. Yeah, you lit. We outside. Pop that pill. Get on lean. It's all an agenda. If y'all don't understand what's going on, they are trying to erase us. They can't erase us, but they're trying. They're trying to get rid of much of us as possible. They're trying to get rid of us, man. Y'all not paying attention. Salute to Jay-Z, man. I'm proud of success, but let's just be real. And there's no hate. This is no hate. Jay-Z is a billionaire. Now with the heart that I got, right? You know what I'm saying? That's I'm anybody who support me, I pray to God that y'all continue to support me, help them grow, help me get the resources, because I'm the type of person, if I'm positioned and I got the resources, I'm going to give back to my neighborhood. You got Jay-Z, a billionaire. No disrespect. I'm from Brooklyn. I live in Brooklyn. I can ride the Marcy Projects. I don't see no type of community centers for the kids, no type of Jay-Z organizations that the kids could, type of businesses that Jay-Z opened over there that the community can make money off of. One thing I respect about Nipsey Hussle, at least he opened up the Marathon store. He gave out jobs in the community. Nipsey Hussle opened a Marathon store and gave out jobs in the community. What did Jay-Z do? No disrespect. I'm not hating on Jay. This is no hate. He don't have to. That's his money. He could do whatever he wants with his money. I will never tell another man what to do with his money. But I'm saying is that we praise people, not me, but some people praise people and they're not doing shit for them. They're not doing shit for them or their community. They're not. Somebody will argue me down about Jay-Z. You a fucking hater. Fuck you. You a hater. You a hater. Oh, you hating on Jay. I'm not hating on Jay. I'm a fan of Jay-Z's music. But let's keep it a bean. What is he doing? And I'm not saying he owe anybody nothing. But why are we not championing or put right people in position? Just like I said, if you guys support me in position, I'm the type of guy that's going to give back. I'm the type of guy. And there's other people like me. I'm not the only one. There's other people like me that all they need is the opportunity. All they need is the opportunity and the support. And we're going to give back to our community. But no, you give all the support to Jay-Z. That wouldn't piss on you if he was on fire. Jay-Z wouldn't piss on you if he was on fire. Man is a billionaire. Y'all never been, I've been to Marcy. A lot of y'all probably watching me right now, probably on the other side of the world, probably in a different country or on a different coast or Midwest, whatever. Y'all never been to Marcy Projects. I've been there. There's no Jay-Z community center. There's no businesses that Jay own over there. And it's not knocking him. I'm just being honest. He's not the only one. There's a whole bunch of artists with the resources that didn't do nothing for their community. But yet, we're the idiots that's supporting them. The idiots that's supporting them. We're the ones supporting them. We ass backwards. We ass backwards. Y'all go out your way to support Jay-Z. I asked for a like 20 minutes ago and nobody. But it's cool because I'm here for a reason. And I hopefully, if I could, make sense to even two of y'all who's viewing this live right now. If I make sense to even two of y'all and I could put something in your mind that you could share with a young brother or sister, I did my part. I did my part. Like I said, I'm coming to this YouTube community and I want to shout out everybody that's in this live right now. Shout out to each and every one of y'all. But I came to this, I'm new to this, but I think I have a message. You know what I'm saying? Everything I say, I have a message behind it. I'm not just on gossiping. I always have a message behind what I say. And what we need to do as a community. You know what I'm saying? And one of them is we got to monitor our kids listen to. We have to monitor what our kids listen to. We have to. That's a must. We have to. Salute. Salute. All CNI. Where I'm from Brooklyn. From Brooklyn, New York. Born and raised, Brooklyn, New York. Always me. Salute to you, kings. Salute. Salute. But yeah, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, man. And if y'all could like the video, please like the live and share the live. I'm speaking some real shit right now. I'm speaking some real shit. You know what I mean? Like, us as black people, y'all, we got to monitor what our kids listen to. It starts at home. Don't let the radio raise your kids. Don't let salute y'all. Don't let the radio raise your kids. Don't. Daughter yesterday, she wanted to listen to Ice Spice. She's only 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? I got another daughter that's 6. There's nothing wrong. I'm no disrespect to Ice Spice, but I just feel like she doesn't have nothing that can feed her, like knowledge. Like, what can Ice offer my daughter? She's a little girl. I don't want my daughter listening to that shit. You know what I did? I said, no, baby. I don't want you listening to Ice Spice. I'm going to put on some Lauryn for you. I threw on some Lauryn Hill for my daughter. She was feeling it. She was, oh, Dad, she's good. I said, yeah, I know. I said, listen. But I said, baby, listen to the words. Listen to what she's saying. Listen to what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Then after that, I threw on a Maya Angelou speech. You know the speech when she says she's a phenomenal woman? I put on that speech for her. And she said, Dad, wow, she's powerful. I said, yep. I said, this is the type of women you should aspire to be like. Maya Angelou, Michelle Obama, black women who carry themselves with grace and dignity. You understand what I'm saying? Always me said my kids are teens and more into the 80s and 90s early hip hop. 2000s hip hop. That's what's up. That's what's up. Salute to you and your family. Salute to you and your family. And I really hope that you do the same thing I do. Well, your kids are teenagers, so of course you give them a little more leeway. Like, but my kids, they're younger, so I don't let them listen to Ice Spice like that. If I catch them, I turn it off quick. No, just like I said, I'm not hating on Ice Spice. I'm a grown up. I might listen to it, get a little ratchet sometime. But my kids, I don't want them knowing about that. I don't. They're kids, man. You got to be careful what you let your kids listen to. You got to be careful what you let your kids vibe to. Same thing with Sexy Red. No disrespect to the young lady. Sukihana, same thing. Why would I? You know what Sukihana said in the song? Sukihana said, I want to suck the president. What? What? She said, I want to suck the president. You think I want my daughter listening to that shit? This young lady, who's younger than me, yes, I know I look young, but I'm old. I'm about to be 40. And I'm about to be 40 years old. This young lady who's younger than me says she want to suck the president. You think I want my daughter listening to that? Hell no. I wish I would hear my daughter say she want to suck the president. My belt gonna be wrapped around that leg. And I'm not even authoritative. Her mama would actually do that. But I would tell mama, like, yo, go handle that. Because I'm a sucker. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a sucker. But I let her mama discipline her if she has to. But yeah. Always Me said, I still monitor their music, bro. That's why they not into all that new age stuff. That's what's up. I salute you, man. Salute you as a dad. You know what I'm saying? These are the stuff that's important. You know what I'm saying? Don't watch what your kids listen to. And let me say, words are powerful. Words and lyrics, all that stuff kind of like lives in us. If you ever understand, like, think about like this. When I listen to Tupac, I'm in a different vibe. I'm in a different mode, right? Tupac is militant, strong. He's like, I love Tupac. He just put me I pump up my chest when I listen to Tupac. Like, oh yeah, like it's me against the world. And then when I listen to like a guy like, let's say, Bob Marley, I'm more mellow. I'm calm. I'm peaceful. I want to shake everybody's hand. I want to love everybody. You see what I'm saying? So music does kind of seeps in our soul, if you understand what I'm saying. It puts you in a vibe. It puts you in a mood. So you got to be careful what your kids listen to. If you let your kids listen to, especially your daughters, hands on your knees. What you think she going to be doing? What you think she going to be doing? She going to be putting her hands on her knees. And she going to be twerking. That's what she's going to be doing. That's what she's going to be doing. Your son, if you let your son listen to, I'm going to spin the block and I'm going to clap this up. I'm going to do that. I'm in the gang. Bang, bang. He's going to probably end up joining the gang. I'm not saying he's going to shoot somebody. But you never know. Because people let these lyrics, and I'm not blaming the artists. This starts at home. The artists are going to be artists. I'm not saying I love rap. So I listen to gangster rap sometimes. I'm not blaming the artists, but us as parents, we're the one that got to monitor what they listen to. It's not the artist's fault. But then again, they should take some type of responsibility. But hey, art is art, you know? But us as parents, we're the ones that should monitor that. We're the ones that should monitor that. We're definitely the ones that should monitor that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to all the good moms out there and the good dads out there, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, 100%, man. I just want to see everybody, I just want to see our culture win. I just want to see everybody win, not just myself. Everybody that's on this live right now that's viewing, I want to see y'all win. Because we could do it, y'all. We could fucking do it. We could win. Always Me say, I got 5 daughters. Ooh, you got a big family. Oh my God, God bless you, bro. You got 5 daughters, a son. They know that's out. I teach them that influence only has a part in your actions. If it easily influence. That's a fact. That's a fact, man. All the knowledge, and shout out to Always Me. All the knowledge and everything that we, that we attain starts from home. Starts from home. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, you're blessed, and a salute to you for being a part of your kid's life. But there's some kids out there that don't have a father or didn't raise up with a mom or dad that sometimes just get influenced by either music or the neighborhood. It's everybody don't have the same story, bro. Your kids is blessed to have you. They're blessed. And we need more dads like you out here. We need more fathers like you out here to teach values and all that type of stuff and structure and you know how to be leaders and not followers. We need more people like you out here. But unfortunately, everybody's not blessed with that type of, you know, household. It's just the facts, man. It's just the facts. You know? But yeah, y'all, we could do it, man. Anything we put our mind to, we could do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's teach these kids to be better than us. Like my daughters, I want them to be better than me. Like I'm doing good for myself, you know what I'm saying? I work hard, you know what I'm saying? I do pretty well for myself, but I want my daughters to be better than me. And how we do that? By pushing them. I told my daughters, I said, aim for hundreds. I know they're probably not going to bring hundreds every single test. They might get a 90, they might get a 95. But I tell them to aim for the 100. Aim for the highest that you possibly can. Because if they fall short, they still probably fall in between 90 or even an 85 I'm okay with. You know what I'm saying? Aim for the best. Aim for the best. Because this world, I'm telling you, is not designed for us. It's not designed for us. This wicked world that we live in is not designed for us. And let me tell you something. The powers that be are waiting for us to make one mistake. Because as soon as we make a mistake and we get incarcerated, it's going to be harder for us. I'm not saying it's over. Because I know a lot of people that got incarcerated that got out and did something good with themselves. But, you know, it's harder. Let's keep it real. It's harder. Ain't nobody going to hire you. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be harder. You know what I'm saying? So we got to try our best, man, to come out here and just do our thing positively and just try to stay out of trouble and just aim for the best. Trust me, they don't want to see us win. They don't want to see us buying that white picket fit houses next to them. They don't want to see us do that. They don't want to see us buying that white picket fit house next to them with a whole bunch of black kids in front of there in the neighborhood. They don't want to see that. They don't want to see that. But we got to do it. We got to do it. We got to do it. We got to give our kids a life that we didn't have. I didn't grow up in a house. I grew up in apartments and apartment buildings my whole life. Now it's up to me now to let my kids grow up in a house, take it up levels. And then my kids going to take it up more levels than that. That's the goal. That's the goal. Yeah, see, this world is meant to mislead us. Like the Pied Piper, yup. Dancing the frequency to have no knowledge of. Exactly. That's why I'm happy you said that. That's why I go back to say that it's an agenda to everything. It's an agenda. We got to, first of all, we got to realize how powerful and talented we are. That's why I tell people, take pride in who you are. Take pride in your melanin. Take pride of who you are. Don't you know? We did some amazing shit in history. Amazing shit. The watch that you got on your hand, the street lights that's in the street. Who you think created that shit? A black person did. But if you don't do the knowledge and you don't do your knowledge, they ain't gonna tell you that. They don't want you to know how dope you are. They don't want you to know how creative you are. Why you think in every aspect of the world, whether it's sports, no matter what it is, we take over. We have natural, and this is no hate. I don't want nobody to twist my word and say, oh, he hates on other races. No, I love all people. But it's not a crime to appreciate my culture. Everybody appreciate their culture, right? It's not a crime to appreciate my blackness. We did some amazing shit. We did some amazing shit in the world. But yet they want to make you feel like you ain't shit. You know why? Because it's an agenda. If they can control this, they got you. If you a black person that has knowledge of self, and I'm not saying to hate anybody, because I'm not a 5%er. I don't agree with hating anybody. But if you have knowledge of self and you understand how dope you are, they don't like that. Look what they did to Malcolm X. They didn't like the fact that how he carried himself, how he would challenge them, how he was, militant. They didn't like that. You a threat. Now they're going to look to kill your ass if you have that type of influence. You know what he said? Agendas are reinforced by circumstance. You a very intelligent brother. And if you don't understand the circumstances, then you would stay blind to the agenda, son. Exactly. I agree. I agree 100%, man. 100% I agree. 100% I agree. The agenda, the agendas is real. The agendas are too real. Too real. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Just pay attention. If we just stop and open our eyes and pay attention. And if, oh yeah, y'all, if y'all could, whoever's in the chat right now, if y'all could do me a favor, click that like button and share the live. You know what I'm saying? Just click that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? It's totally free. It's not gonna cost you nothing. Click that like button for your boy. I appreciate y'all. Much love. Anyway, if you pay attention to what I was saying about agendas, with the music, with the lies that they tell, with stigma that they placed upon us, it's real. They really try to make us feel like we ain't shit. And we better than that. But our biggest problem as a culture, we don't support each other enough. We don't support each other enough. We don't. We don't support each other. And let me tell you something. We are the biggest consumers, right? So if you look at, for instance, remember when Tommy Hilfiger was popping? Everybody was buying Tommy Hilfiger. Tommy Hilfiger messed up. And he said that bullshit, that racist bullshit, all the black people stopped buying Tommy Hilfiger. Look at Tommy Hilfiger brand today. Are they still around? Yes. Are they popular as they used to be? Are they up there with Gucci? No. Are they up there with Louis Vuitton? No. They could have been up there. But after they up and said that shit about black people, what happened to their brand? Think about it. So what does that tell you? We are the biggest consumers. If we come together and that same money that we throwing away on Gucci, on Louis, on Givenchy, on all shit, and we put it in our neighborhoods and with us, let it circulate amongst us, oh, we'll be unstoppable. We'll be unstoppable. Look at the Jewish. Look how they come together and they do their thing. If we had that type of mindset, all the money that we spend just to get fly, they know this. That's why they try to, that divide and conquer shit. They don't want us to think like that. They want us to think like, oh yeah, I got a little bit more than you, so I'm better than you. I got a better car than you, so I'm better than you. That's what most black people do. I got a little bit more than you, so now I'm better than you. Instead of saying a little bit more, but come over here and let's figure out a way so we could break bread together so you can get the same thing that I got. And we can keep building. Black people ain't thinking that. They don't want us to think like that, because then we'll take over. Wake up, y'all. Wake up. I'm 47, so I've been around long enough to see the development and destruction. Yeah, man. You OG, man. Salute to you, man. I'm about to be 40. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be 40. So I definitely understand, man. I know you understand. You've been around, so you really seen what's up. You've been around, bro. So you seen what's up. But yeah, man, they don't want us to, come on, man. They don't want us to win, man. Why you think they make it so hard? Why you think? Why you think the interest rates went up on houses so much? It went back down a little bit, but they don't want you moving in the neighborhoods. They don't want to see you do that. Because let me tell you something, a lot of black people are doing decent. And I live in New York City. And I would say I'm middle class right now, for now. Right? They're trying to make it hard for the middle class. They're trying to make it hard for the middle class. They're trying to make New York City to whereas either you're super rich or extremely poor. That's what I think. I think they're trying to cut out the middle class. So as soon as I'm ready, I'm about to move out of New York. I'm about to move out. My money will go so far, so much further somewhere else. I'm moving out of New York. Out of here. Because in New York City right now, they're trying to like basically cut out the middle class. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to cut out the middle class. They're trying to make New York to whereas either you should be extremely rich or extremely poor. That's what I see it as. We, the middle class, keeps the balance between the rich and the poor. Absolutely. But let me tell you something though. If you have the type of mindset and you're middle class, right? And you say, oh, I want to buy my family a 2-family house. And then you try to go purchase that house in New York City, where I live, right? Guess how much the stamp on that house is? That 2-family house you're trying to buy is $1 million and over. Could you imagine how much your mortgage is going to be? Could you imagine how much your mortgage is going to be? This is New York City. I don't know what city you from, but within the 5 boroughs, if you try to even a one-family house, now let's say you try to get a one-family house. A one-family house probably run you, depending on what probably run you like 700, 800, 800K, almost $1 million. A lot of people can't afford that unless you live in a household where mom is working and dad is working and they bring their money together. Or if dad is like me, if dad is a hustler who grind like out of this world, then they probably could afford that. I grind so crazy, like I can't believe I'm up right now. You see, I'm on coffee. But it's not like I could just not grind as hard as I do and afford that type of stuff. You have to grind to afford a $700,000 house, $800,000 house. That's a lot of money, bro. A lot of money. That's why I said they're trying to cut the middle class out. Oh, so he said I'm from Brownsville. Shout out to Brownsville. Never ran, never will. Shout out to Brownsville, man. Never ran, never will. Shout out. So you know the vibe, bro. You know the vibe. You from the Ville. Shit is expensive, bro. Shit is expensive, bro. That's why a lot of people are still renting. They're still renting apartments. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you got shit. You got a place to live. That's all good. Nothing wrong with that. Trying to figure it out. But let's just say one day you might want to buy a crib. You know what I'm saying? You might want to buy a house. To me, I feel like they're trying to wipe the fucking middle class out. You could do it, but you got to put that grind in. You got to put that grind in. Back in the day, you can get a fucking home for $100,000. Can't get no home for no $100,000 today. Shit. Back in my grandmama and my God rest the dead and my grandfather day, shit, they got a home for like what? 150 maybe? 150K. Now they want 700K, especially in Brooklyn. 700, 800, 900. Shit is crazy. He said, that's why I bought a house in PA. Ooh, congratulations to you, brother. It was a lot of work. Yo, salute to you. PA's, see, you smart. PA's the move. So at least if you go out in PA, right, and you probably get something dope for like maybe like 450, 500. But your crib probably looking like a mini mansion. You get something crazy in PA. Salute to you, my brother. I wish I could travel that far. I can't, bro. That's a hike from my job. That's a hike, bro. That's a hike. But salute to you that you could do that, bro. I wish I could do that. I can't wait till I get retired so I could fucking just move somewhere else cheaper. Word. But salute to you, man. Salute to you and all the people that's putting that grind in. That's providing for their family, man. I really appreciate you. Salute to always me. Salute to always me. I appreciate you for coming here on this live, man, and basically being an example, you know, being a good dad. I salute you, brother. Definitely, y'all. But listen, man, I was on live for a little minute now. I love y'all. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe to the channel, man. I will try to go back on live later, and I will be dropping videos. I want to say salute to everybody that was in the chat. The all-seeing eye, always me, for in the chat religiously. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, always me said before I go. He said I only needed 12% to put down, and the mortgage $400 a month. What? Man, you gotta, man, subscribe to my channel so we could talk more about this another time. You gotta help me out, bro. I'm definitely looking to buy something in the near future, so you're gonna have to give me some tips, my brother. Yo, salute to you, man. Congratulations on your home, man. Congratulations. God bless you, man. But anyway, y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Salute to y'all. Love y'all. I'm out.